Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Aggy and today we're going to be making this super amazing pull-apart cinnamon bread. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly do hit the subscribe button because I know you'd want to refer to this recipe later on. So guys, let's get on with the video. So you will need 3 cups all-purpose flour, a 1/4 cup of sugar, a 1/4 cup of melted butter or margarine, 2 eggs, 2½ teaspoons of instant yeast, 2/3 cups of milk, ½ teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon powder, and about 2/3 cups of brown sugar. So in a clean bowl, you're going to add your all-purpose flour and your salt, and then you're going to mix until it's well combined. And then you're going to add in your yeast and your sugar. And then you'll mix until it's well combined. So you'll get another clean bowl, and in that clean bowl, you're going to add in your milk and your eggs. You're also going to add in your melted butter, and then you're going to continue mixing until it's well combined. So the next step is to mix your wet ingredients with your dry ingredients. And then you're going to knead until it pulls away from the bowl. So after kneading, you're going to rub a little bit of oil on your dough. And then you're going to cover and let it rise in a warm place until it doubles in size. That should take about 1½ hours. So after 1½ hours, you notice that your dough has risen and it has doubled in size, and it looks like this. And then you're going to empty your dough on a clean surface. And make sure your surface is nicely dusted to prevent the dough from sticking onto your surface. And then you're going to knead this for about 1 minute. So the next step is to roll your dough into a rectangle, and you can use your hands just to spread it out as I'm doing in the video so that you can achieve that rectangular shape. So you will take your rolling pin and roll your dough into a rectangle. The next step is to spread your butter or margarine on your dough. And then you're going to also spread your sugar, and you can add as much sugar as you want. And for the next step, you're also going to need cinnamon powder, and you're also going to spread as much cinnamon powder as you want. You can do more or less, but just make sure that it's well spread on every part of your dough. And then I'm going to take a rolling pin and just roll over the dough just to make sure that the sugar doesn't pour out. The next step is to cut your dough into 5 long strips. And this will also depend on the size of your baking tin. You can always use your baking tin to measure it up. And the next step is to stack the strips on top of each other.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me flow.
And then the next step is to cut the stacks into 4 rectangles. And then you're going to transfer the stacks into the greased loaf pan. So because my loaf tin was bigger, I had to make another dough just to cover the other half part of the baking tin.
Say what you wanna say to me now.
So after filling your baking tin or your loaf pan, you're going to cover and let it rest for 30 minutes. And before that, you can always try to, spread apart the layers before you cover and let it rise. So you're going to cover it for about 30 minutes. So after the 30 minutes rest, you're going to bake in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for about 30 to 35 minutes. So after 30 to 35 minutes, you're going to get this amazing pull apart cinnamon bread, and I really do hope you guys are gonna try out this recipe. So you let it cool down for a few minutes, and then you can serve this with a hot cup of tea or a cold glass of juice. And guys, don't forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel because you'll want to refer to this recipe later on. And also don't forget to share and like this video, and also don't forget to hit the notification bell so that anytime I'm going to upload a new video, you will get notified. And I'll see you guys in my next video.
Say what you wanna say to me now.